Philadelphia Eagles by way of New Jersey. You already know, man. Shout out to my first time viewers. Shout out to my last time viewers. Shout out to the people that's viewing this video rather religiously or in passing. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you will be notified when I go on live or do a regular video, man. Shout out to every last single one of y'all, man. Y'all actually help us get to 5,000 plus subscribers, man. That's fire. You know what I'm saying? That's fire. This video right now is brought to you by Bet US, man, the best sporting book in the business. You know what I mean? Up to 125% on signing bonuses, man. Fast and easy, quick payouts, man. This video is brought to you by Bet US, man. You already know. All right, man. Let's talk a little bit about the Philadelphia Eagles, man, and whatever else going on around the league, right? So the Commanders lost yesterday to the Bears, and I feel good about that. I'm happy about that. You know what that means? That means that we remain number one in the division. We still are number one in the division, and that's what that means. You know, with the Commanders lost, with the Cowboys lost to Carolina, Giants beating us, which really don't matter. Who expects the Giants to be number one in the division? Nobody. So yeah, the Philadelphia Eagles remain number one. The Cowboys just got a terrible defense. And I don't understand, like, you can't listen, I know you're supposed to talk because we are division rivals, but you can't talk to us like that when your defense is atrocious. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk to us like that when your quarterback is fumbling handoffs. Jay and Daniels fumbled a handoff that ended the game yesterday. That ended the game yesterday. You got the nerve to talk about Jalen Hurts when your quarterback can't even get the handoff right. You got a nerve to talk about our defense when your defense just got steamrolled by the Carolina Panthers. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You can't bite the hand and feed y'all. You cannot bite the hand that feeds y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we're still number one in the division. We're still number one in the division with problems. We are still number one in the division with problems. We have issues and we're still number one in the division. And it only could get better from here. It only could get better from here. Let's keep it a bang. It only could get better from here, you know? And that's all I got to say about that for real. Before I even go on my rant, I want to talk a little bit about the Philadelphia Eagles and any updates, man. Darius Smith retired from the Philadelphia Eagles, man. A lot of people speculating that he was in a trade package or he was involved in a trade package. I don't know. You know, I haven't seen any stories or nothing like that. Those are just like, I guess guesses or whatever the case may be. But he retired abruptly. You know, and it is what it is, man. We got to figure out this thing. Not only do we have a defensive problem, but we have an offensive problem too. You know what I mean? Defense. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you the pieces on defense that I think that we have an issue with. I'm gonna tell you what position I think we have an issue with. We have an issue at safety. I'm not going to lie. We have an issue at safety. Andrew Makuba. I'm not highly. I'm not too high on Andrew Makuba like everybody else is or everybody else was. Never was high on Andrew Makuba. He didn't show me anything. You know, every time I see him play, he is out of place a lot. And I question his coverage abilities. When I saw him play against the Giants last week, he had an opportunity to tackle Wandell Robinson, and he missed that. In fact, he even got bullied. And I said this, and I tweeted this. He is too little. Andrew Makuba is too little, man. You know what I'm saying? I put it like this, bro. I don't understand why Vic Fangio won't switch it up and start Sidney Brown back there just to see what he can do. If you could rotate Keely Ringo and Adoree Jackson and see who is the better fit for the defense, let's try Sidney Brown back there. Because I'm telling you right now, Andrew Makuba isn't it. Or let's get Marcus Epps some reps. Let you know what I mean. Let's let him get some playing time under his feet. Where I listen. I truly believe Marcus Epps is a better safety than Andrew Makuba. I truly believe Sidney Brown is a better tackler, is a better missile than Andrew Makuba. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. That's what I believe. Linebacker. Honestly, if you want me to be real, I believe that we should kick Jahai Campbell down at defensive end, and we should put N'Kobe Dean at linebacker. I think we should kick Jahai Campbell down on the line, somewhere in the front five, and we should put N'Kobe Dean back at linebacker. We need some type of pressure, being the fact that Nolan Smith is out, Azeez Ojulari ain't generating nothing, Jalen Hunt ain't generating nothing, Jalen Carter is injured, Jordan Davis is trying to play the best football he can play. Where's the pressure coming? Where is the pressure coming from? And that's my thing, bro. We gotta figure it out as a defense, bro. I'm gonna kick Jahai Campbell back down, let him rush the passer, and put N'Kobe Dean at linebacker. And try Sidney Brown at the safety position. The only thing though we gotta figure out, if we do try all of that, which I know we're not. I'm just talking right now. But if we end up trying all of that, then we gotta figure out what we're gonna do at cornerback. You know what I mean? Dory Jackson isn't the answer, and Kelee Ringo isn't the answer. And that's what happened when you give up two or more valuable pieces just because you want to go cheap. That's what happened, bro. Like I said, I understand you let Slay walk, but you let Isaiah's walk too. And listen, I know this is all the past, nothing we could do about it. But still, it's something to complain about because we had pieces, we had backup players, and we could have got them for the cheap. We had Isaiah Rodgers we could have got for cheap. You know what I'm saying? We could have kept at least Sweat or Milton Williams, at least one of the two. At least one of the two. If we would have had Isaiah Rodgers, bro, we wouldn't have had an issue. That means we would have had somewhat of quality backup. Now, on some Diddy shit, we scrambling and scraping for cornerbacks. Let's say no Diddy. We are scrambling and scraping for cornerbacks. No Diddy. Now look at us. We can't simulate no pressure. We don't have a corner to cover their ass. We don't have anything right now, bro. We don't have a safety that can cover besides Reed Blankenship. Reed Blankenship can't do it all by himself, bro. It's either one or two things. Either you kick out Cooper DeJean to the outside and try him at corner in your base package. Keep Andrew, let Andrew McCooper play nickel and put Sidney Brown back there. But something got to go on the spin cycle here. Something got to change for defense. Offense. Nick Sirianni press conference, and I'm paraphrasing. Y'all can go watch that yourselves. Nick Sirianni press conference, pretty much he was saying, "Yo, we riding with Kevin Patullo. There's not going to be a coaching change. We trust in Kevin Patullo, yada yada yada, all that other extra stuff that I really don't want to hear." Right? When I looked at the Bears offense yesterday, you want to know what I saw? I saw creativity. I saw creativity. You know what I'm saying? When I looked at the Commanders offense, you want to know what I saw? Creativity. creativity. When I looked at the Falcons offense, I saw creativity. I saw them putting their running backs in position to actually get yards. I saw what Bijan Robinson did. I saw what DeAndre Swift did. They were doing tosses. They were doing sweeps. They were doing um, 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 tackle runs. They were doing traps. They were under center and they was in shotgun, getting their running backs the ball. You want to know? You want to know what else I saw? Them moving their wide receivers around. I saw sluggos. I saw a mesh. I saw a mesh play. A couple of mesh plays. I saw motion. That's what I've been seeing, right? Motion sluggos, mesh plays. Anything to scheme up their wide receivers to get open. And that's what we're missing. I don't understand when the organization is so stubborn. This is exactly how we lose. I don't understand how you seen the recipe for disaster in 2023 and you got the recipe, you got that on tape, and then you go back in 2025 and repeat the same recipe for disaster as if you don't got the 2023 season on tape, as if you don't got why we were failing to produce on offense 2023. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. That's just the thing. Like I don't understand that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got people out here talking about Jalen Hurts, and granted, in some parts he do listen. Jalen Hurts is he can't go without criticism. He does play a part, but in large part, you can't blame him for trying to be creative in an offense that's non-creative. You can't blame him for trying to produce or doing what he can in an offense that doesn't have the play calling for production. You cannot blame Jalen Hurts. I don't blame AJ Brown. I don't blame Smitty because as Acho broke it down, right? Emmanuel Acho broke it down. Whenever we in certain type of plays, it's automatic run. Whenever we do certain type of motions, it's automatic run. Like he broke it down. He broke it down why we are so predictable. Why we are so predictable. It's the same thing in 2023. Predictable. No creativity. And I don't understand what's going on with Nick Sirianni. At some point, you gotta slap your nuts on the table and be like, yo, if this don't change, we're gonna have to outsource. We're gonna have to get another play caller. And there are play callers out there. And you want to know another good thing is that it's early in the season. So you know what that means? You can get another play caller now and the team can get adjusted to it. It's not like it's late in the season. It's not late in the season. It's early in the season. You can get another play caller and they can get adjusted to it. It's early. So you can make these moves while it's early. We still got, listen, CJGJ is still out there, bro. CJGJ is still out there. He's on a Ravens practice squad. We could easily trade for him. If we could deal with AJ Brown and all his media outrages, then we could deal with CJ Gardner Johnson. If we can deal with AJ Brown, we could deal with CJ Gardner Johnson. That's just my thing. If we're willing to put up with AJ Brown, who's not producing this year for whatever reason, and I'm not blaming it on him, but I'm just saying for whatever reason, then we can be willing to put up with CJ Gardner Johnson. And that's the stubbornness that I don't like with the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay, we got blown out by the Giants, but you know what though? We still number one in the division. What you want me to say? We still number one in the division. The Cowboys lost, the Commanders lost. You know what that means? And the Giants got no shot at the number one spot in the division. We're still number one in the division. And we're winning in a fashion that we're not used to. Just imagine if we start producing offense and defense. It's gonna be a scary sight. Gonna be a scary sight. It's gonna be a scary sight. Exactly. We lost 2 games out of 6, bro. We listen, we good. We good. We have the talent. Listen, at least we got the talent to play with, right? It's gonna come a point in time where we like, you know what? You know what? Instead, we got a Maserati. Oh, no, fuck a Maserati. We got a Ferrari. We got a Lamborghini. We got we got whatever, right? Let's go on the highway and do 125 real quick. Cause right now we in a slow lane. We got all of these fancy cars in a slow lane. Let's go on the highway and do 125. That's when it's going to be scary. That's when it's going to be scary. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's it. We're going to be fine. It's just some BS they got to get through. That's it. That's it. And we know what it is, bro. We know what it is. Offensively, we know what it is. Defensively, it's a little bit tricky. You know what I mean? We pretty much got to shuffle. Defensively, we're going to have to shuffle a little more. Like, we're going to have to figure it out. Quinyon Mitchell is injured. He's dealing with a hamstring. You know what I mean? We don't know how long that's going to, you know what I mean? We don't know how long that's going to take. We don't know how long that's going to take. Right now, when you look at it, we got Keely Ringo and Adoree Jackson on the outside. That's a recipe for disaster at cornerback. A recipe for disaster. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what we could do with that. I mean, N'Kobe Dean is healthy. I say kick Jahai Campbell back to the line. Well, not even back like he was there in the beginning. Let Jahai Campbell rush the quarterback. Let Jahai Campbell rush the quarterback. Put N'Kobe Dean back at linebacker. A kick Cooper DeJean to the outside corner. Put Andrew Makuba. Let him play slot and put Sidney Brown back at safety. Easy fix. Easy fix. Easy fix. Only issue is that I don't think Andrew Makuba can cover very well. I don't think Andrew Makuba could cover. I don't know if he could, bro. I don't know. I don't know if he could. You know what I mean? We got the Vikings coming up, and you know who's on that team? They got Justin Jefferson. They got Jordan Addison. They got Adam Thielen. You know what I mean? Who's a vet? Don't know who they got at running back. Oh, they got Aaron Jones at running back. I don't know if our cornerbacks is ready to see Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. I'm gonna be honest. When you got that, listen, we struggle with the Giants. We struggle with Wandell Robertson. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers really look good. Yeah. Yeah, they look good. Just imagine when they get all their weapons back, bro. They're gonna be a problem. They're gonna be a problem. Listen, yo, we struggled with the Giants. We struggled with a guy named Wandell Robinson, who would be a third string on anybody's team. Wandell Robinson. We struggled with a guy named Wandell Robinson. Imagine what Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison is going to do to us. Just imagine. Just imagine, bro. You know what I'm saying? Every game, listen, until we get it right, every game is scary. Until we get it right, every game is scary. Every game is scary. Every game is scary until we get it right. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we took this little mini bye week, you know what I mean? This 10-day vacation. Hopefully we took the time to get it right. Hopefully we took the time to be creative. Hopefully we took the time to figure out this defense. What's going on? What's going on? Hopefully we took the time to figure out this defense, bro. You know what I mean? We 4-2. You feel what I'm saying? We should have beaten the Giants. You know what I mean? And we should have beaten the Broncos. We should be 6-0 right now. But it's the NFL, so things happen. I'm not expecting everything to be perfect, but what I am expecting is us to be competitors. I want us to compete. I haven't seen that in the last two games. I haven't seen that in the last two games, bro. I don't know if the Eagles gonna beat the Vikings. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if the Eagles gonna beat the Vikings. Khalid Ringo and the Dirty Jackson can't be trusted as I was starting. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, yo, I don't understand how you watch tape from last year, right? Okay, cool. Quinyon Mitch, not only Quinyon Mitchell beat out Keely Ringo, but Isaiah Rogers beat out Keely Ringo, right? So you decide to get rid of Slay and get rid of Isaiah Rogers for Keely Ringo this year? I don't understand the logic. So if them two players beat out Keely Ringo last year, you got rid of both of them players for Keely Ringo. I don't get that logic. And then you got tape on the Dory Jackson, who got booted off the Tennessee Titans, who got booted off the New York Giants, and you brought him over here. Oh, you still got Stephon Gilmore out there. You still have Stephon Gilmore out there. You don't understand why y'all didn't kick the tires on Stephon Gilmore. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of new offensive coordinators, we do need a new offensive coordinator, bro. You know who you got out there, bro? Who can be creative? You still got Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy is out there. We got a guru. We don't need him to be an offensive guru, but he got experience over Kevin Patullo. He got a real playbook. He has a real playbook. You have Mike McCarthy that's out there. At least bring him in for a consultant job or something, because Kevin Patullo was not working. And you want to know what? That's the organization's fault. I got a 2025 in Vista, bro. I got a 2025 in Vista. You heard? Oh, yeah, in Vista. You know what I mean? Check that out. But yeah, bro, like something gonna change, man. Like I said, I'm not confident versus any team until we get right. I'm not confident in any team, man. I'm not confident in us winning versus any team until we get it right. I'm not gonna lie. It gives me flashbacks. It gives me horrible memory of the 2025 season. And yeah, man, we'll see, man. We play the Vikings, you know what I mean? Listen, without Jalen Carter, the defensive line is horrible. They wasn't even doing good while he was there because he was dealing with injuries. You know what I mean? Max Crosby. Listen, for whoever we could get on the defensive line, I'm all for whoever we could get at the cornerback position. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, we got to figure out, you know what I mean? We got to figure out how to generate pressure. We got to figure out how to cover, on the back end. You know what I mean? The secondary got to figure that. We got to figure that out ASAP. ASAP. Now, man, we're trying to repeat, and right now it's not looking like we are a repeatable team. I'm gonna be honest. Now, man, offense and defense. Now, man, offense and defense. And right now, it's pretty much time for the offense to step up. The defense bailed us out all 4 games, not the last two, but all 4 games. The defense bailed us out, bro. And you know what I mean? The defense bailed out the offense. Now it's time for the offense to step up. That's just that. That's that. I mean, listen, if we lose this game, first of all, make sure y'all like this. Please make sure y'all like this, man. It keeps me in the algorithm. Please make sure that y'all subscribe, hit that notification bell when I go on, so that way when I go on live or put a video out, then y'all can be aware of it. Make sure y'all subscribe because I will be posting some podcast clips on this page. This is the Philadelphia Eagles page, but I will be posting some of my podcast clips on this page. Not all of it, just some of it. So please make sure that y'all like and subscribe. It is very important. And please make sure that y'all put your thumbs up. Please. Please like this, man. It's gonna make the algorithms go. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's all, man. Listen, I will be doing another video, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate every last single one of y'all. My guy Aiden, man, shout out to you. You know what I mean? Shout out to Little Griffin. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man. If I missed you, man, I apologize because I'm driving right now. But yeah, man, just make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank y'all for helping me grow my channel and everything, man. Thank y'all for coming, for being a part of the community. You already know, man. Gang.